In a quiet town in Seattle, an elderly mother named Aisha Parker devoted her entire life to raising her only son, Jerry. She worked day and night, prayed for his success, and dreamed only of his happiness. But when Jerry's life changed, wealth, marriage, and a big new home, his heart began to change too. One cold evening, his wife Anna made a cruel demand. And that night, the doors of the house closed on the same mother who once opened every door for him. But they didn't know. Allah's justice was already on its way. In a quiet suburb near Seattle, Washington, lived an elderly woman named Mrs. Aisha Parker, a kind-hearted widow in her late 60s. After her husband passed away years ago, she raised her only son, Jerry Parker, with endless love and sacrifice. Jerry was everything to her, her pride, her reason to live. She worked 2 jobs at a diner and a laundry just to send him to college. Every prayer she whispered was for his success. Years later, Allah blessed Jerry with everything: a good job, a big house, a beautiful wife named Anna Parker, and 2 lovely kids, Ethan, 7, and Sophie, 5. At first, everything seemed perfect. Aisha moved in with them after Jerry insisted she shouldn't live alone. But as time passed, Anna's attitude began to change. She found Aisha's presence old-fashioned, often saying things like, "Jerry, your mom interferes too much." Jerry would stay silent, trying to keep peace, but deep down, he began to feel irritated too. The woman who once gave him everything slowly became a burden in his eyes. One morning, as Aisha served breakfast with her trembling hands, Anna sighed loudly and said, "I can't live like this anymore, Jerry. Either she goes, or I do." Aisha's heart broke silently. She looked at her son, hoping he would defend her, but Jerry looked away. That night, her suitcase was quietly packed. The sky was heavy with clouds as Aisha stood outside, clutching her small bag. The cold wind cut through her thin shawl. She didn't blame anyone. She simply whispered, "Ya Allah, you know I have no one but you." She walked to a nearby bus stop, sat on a bench, and cried silently. Meanwhile, inside the warm house, Anna was setting the dinner table, smiling as if a burden had lifted. The kids asked, "Mom, where's Grandma?" Anna replied coldly, "She went to live somewhere else." But Ethan, the little boy, felt something wasn't right. He missed his grandmother's gentle voice that told bedtime stories. At that very moment, the wind grew stronger. Thunder roared. A power outage hit their neighborhood. Jerry and Anna rushed to the basement to check the fuse box. Suddenly, a spark exploded. A short circuit caused a fire that spread faster than they could control. Panic filled the house as smoke engulfed the rooms. The children screamed. Jerry ran out with Ethan in his arms, then dashed back to save Sophie, coughing, choking, terrified. Within minutes, the house that once stood tall was in flames. Firefighters arrived too late. Jerry fell to his knees in shock. Everything, the house, the furniture, his savings, gone in one night. At sunrise, Jerry stood outside the burned ruins, covered in ash, his face pale. For the first time in years, he thought of his mother. Where was she? Was she safe? Tears filled his eyes. He drove across town, searching every shelter, every bench, until he found her sitting quietly near the mosque, reciting Quran. When Aisha saw him, she smiled softly. "Jerry, my son, are you okay?" He fell to his knees, crying uncontrollably. "Mom, I'm sorry. I was blinded by pride. Please forgive me." Aisha placed her trembling hands on his head. "My dear son, I already forgave you the day you turned away. But remember, a mother's dua can raise you higher than the stars, and her tears can shake the ground beneath you." Jerry brought her home again, not a mansion this time, but a small rented apartment filled with love, faith, and gratitude. From that day, he prayed beside his mother every night, never missing a single thank you to Allah. Never forget the hands that raised you. The doors of paradise lie beneath your mother's feet, not behind your pride.